The mission of my office is to connect K-12 teachers and students to the world-class STEM resources of Northwestern University and beyond. To date, we have worked with a growing network of over 200 Chicago area schools, over 600 teachers who reach approximately 48,000 students. And since I'm sitting next to Hadi, I'm proud to announce that next week, Chicago Public Schools is launching Co.org's computer science curriculum for all of its high schools. So we're really pleased to be part of that. My testimony today focuses on 3 models that we have found successful in engaging industry partners in STEM initiatives. All 3 examples illustrate the importance of building in both scalability and sustainability. All 3 have leveraged private sector support to expand and sustain Federal investments. We are fortunate to work with many industry partners, including Boeing, Hewlett-Packard, IBM, Motorola, and Siemens. The first example that I would like to share today is our work with Baxter International, a global healthcare company located outside of Chicago. Their generous support has created a biotechnology center of excellence at Lindblom Math and Science Academy, which is a grade 7 through 12 public school located on the southwest side of Chicago that serves a predominantly minority and low-income student population. This Center of Excellence provides teachers with professional development, lab equipment, and other resources focused on the important field of biotechnology. These are provided not just to Lindblom teachers, but to teachers from across the district. In the last few years, we have trained 168 teachers from 115 different schools, reaching over 20,000 students. This Center of Excellence model is building self-sustaining capacity in the Chicago Public Schools to improve the teaching of biotechnology across the entire district. One of the curriculum offerings available to teachers is an innovative set of high school biology labs we developed in partnership with my colleague, Dr. Teresa Woodruff, in our medical school. These labs are based on Dr. Woodruff's NIH-funded research in oncofertility. The Center of Excellence model demonstrates the power of partnerships between the private sector, universities, and public schools. The Federal NIH dollars invested continue to pay dividends as hundreds of teachers and thousands of students each year benefit through the ongoing support provided by Baxter. A second example I would like to share with you today is called Illinois Pathways. Illinois Pathways is a State of Illinois-led STEM education initiative that has created new public-private partnerships known as STEM learning exchanges. Each of the 9 exchanges coordinates investments, resources, and planning in STEM industry sectors like information technology, manufacturing, energy, and research and development. This effort launched with $2.3 million in Federal Race to the Top money, which was then leveraged to $8.5 million in public and private matching funds. The Illinois Business Roundtable, an organization made up of CEOs and other industry leaders, has been a key driver of this initiative in our State. Northwestern is a proud member of the Research and Development Learning Exchange. One of our signature projects is a mentor matching engine. This online resource pairs students with private industry mentors to conduct independent research in STEM fields. You can think of it sort of like a Match.com for student researchers. By connecting mentors and students online, this website helps to level the playing field by facilitating access to mentors for students all across the State, especially in our rural and urban areas. The STEM exchanges have been instrumental in organizing previously uncoordinated private sector, university, and school participation in STEM, and they serve as statewide distribution platforms for STEM education resources. The third and final example I'd like to share is our out-of-school program called FUSE. It's a project funded by the MacArthur Foundation and the National Science Foundation, as well as companies including Motorola Mobility, Siemens, and IBM. The goal of FUSE is to engage youth, especially those from underrepresented groups, in STEAM topics, and we add the arts and design to STEM, while fostering the development of important 21st century skills like creative problem solving, persistence, and grit. Challenges are the core activity of FUSE Studios, and I'd like to play a short clip now that illustrates some of the fun and engaging challenges that we have developed with our private sector partners. So FUSE currently has 20 challenge sequences in areas such as robotics, electronics, solar energy, jewelry, and 3D printing. Some of the ones that are on the video exemplify this. The Jewelry Designer Challenge is in particular very popular with girls, and it uses all of the same design and 3D printing skills that you need for advanced manufacturing and other skills. So Fuse is yet another example of a platform that can be scaled up to engage large numbers of youth in STEM or STEAM fields. For our industry partners, the modular challenge format that you see here and a focus on out-of-school time learning is often more appealing than in-school curriculum development that can be very slow and bureaucratic. Fuse provides a dissemination network as new challenges are offered to youth at our growing network of 17 sites around the Chicago metro area. So to wrap up, my key message today is that what has been missing from the recent discussions of federal STEM policy is a recognition of the importance of creating robust dissemination mechanisms, mechanisms that support the scalability and sustainability of high-quality STEM education programs developed with either federal or private sector support. To really engage students with high-quality STEM education, we need the leadership and support of both the federal government and the private sector to create distribution platforms like the iTunes App Store, the Android Play Store for our smartphones, to create the similar kinds of distribution platforms for STEM education resources like the examples I highlighted today. Thank you.